Hey, what's up, sports bettors? Waiting on my Doordash. Gonna hit some bets. Gonna look for some good lines. We'll see if there's any cool, profitable promos out there. So let's go to promos. I think DraftKings has these flash boosts. We've said this before, but sign up for the OddsJam email list. It's free. It's literally free. Sign up for the email list. We'll send you some information about some of these great promos, as well as 3 free positive EV bets per day, mathematically profitable bets. We'll send them to your inbox. So that's really cool. Tons of freaking bets out there. Let's go. So we're going to hit some bets. We'll talk about the Super Bowl a bit. You can see maybe a little bit of value in Rams minus 185. I bet them minus 175 if you were on the live stream a few days ago. Hopefully you had the chance to tail, right? The market is minus 202 plus 180. So what is the true odds? We'll go to the most important calculator on OddsJam. Minus 202 plus 180. The fair line is minus 187. So if you wanted to place a bet on the Super Bowl Rams, minus 185 seems pretty good. So again, no vague odds calculator. Most important calculator on OddsJam. Make sure you learn it. Then we got some, so many promos. It's like, oh my God, overload. So sign up for the OddsJam, email list. We'll send you some information about cool promos. Super Bowl, risk-free same-game parlay. Risk-free same-game parlay on the Lakers game tonight. What did I go with? I think I did this in the earlier live. I think I've done both in the live streams. We got Higgins, Rams minus 4, French guy over 5.5 rushing yards, plus 10, 20.75. Let's go. We literally can't lose money. Our bet loses, I get my money back. My bet loses, I get my money back, right? So have some fun with it, right? You're a low bankroll bettor, whatever it is, $5 risk-free, right? $5 risk-free bet. Your bet loses, you get your money back. So that's pretty great. So we have that. That's pretty cool. And then you can kind of continue to scroll around. And then we have the same game parlay. Here's my NBA one, right? And all I'm doing for all of them, right, is I'm going to OddsJam and I'm just looking for some value, right? At least try to get good prices. That's the key to sports betting. No sports bettor wins every time. It's about the odds that you are getting, right? Don't listen to handicappers. You can make money sports betting, right? If you're making your same game parlay right now, like maybe Burrow, over 0.5 interceptions is good, right? Or a good leg to include in your parlay, right? You just want to look for value. So you can kind of scroll around and hopefully be able to find some value. So we got lots of bets out there. We have arbitrage, risk-free profits in sports betting. We got plus money on both sides. If you were to hit this 250 each side, you make 1122, but you got to move quick, right? The sports betting market is dynamic. Odds are constantly moving around, right? OddsJam odds are now real time. They're very, very fast. So we hope that you like that, right? We freaking got Butler, Marquette just pulling up. Looks like lines are ripping towards Marquette. Let me hit them. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to the plus EV page. Let's see how good this bet is before I hit it. We'll wait for that to load. And again, DraftKings promos. I bet this UFC one, which is for tonight. Profit boost on the People's Parlay. Really, really good. Really, really good. It's like 30% profitable. So bet that. And we'll go here. And what are you, Marquette? Let's go to Marquette. We got 3.16% EV. Sharpest sportsbook in the world. Only freaking 32 cents of market width, right? Minus 195, 163. And they're all the way down at minus 195. That gives me an indication as a sports bettor that, this minus 160 is an elite bet. And I'm all about hitting elite bets, right? That's all I want to do all day long. I can barely focus on anything else. And we're going to, place this bet on Marquette. And I'm going to add it. I have to add this to my sheet. So I'm going to pull up that sheet here in a second. So did I place it? And it logged me out. So let me stop sharing my screen for a sec. I'm going to pull up, what was I going to say? I'm going to pull up the sheet and live betting. What's it called? Live bets from OddsJam. Again, there's a sheet tracking all profit and loss of bets placed during live stream. It's in the pin tweet on Twitter or in the YouTube description. So check it out. It's pretty cool. And is this? sure we're good to go here. Book's always freaking logging me out. So 1 sec. One second. So pull up OddsJam if you haven't already, and hopefully you can tail some of these bets. Pull up your sports book. Okay, so let's hit some bets. So share my screen. Cool. If you have WinBet, it's freaking elite sports book. So we hit it for 250. Let's go Marquette. So Marquette at Butler minus 160, right? Just following value, right? That's all you should be looking for. No sports better wins every time. When you're betting mathematically, you're looking for value in the odds. And minus 160 is an incredible price. So we bet it. 3.16% profit margin on this bet. 3.16% profit margin. I'll take it. So we got Marquette money line. Hit that minus 160. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You'll see, like, we'll have down days. Yesterday was a down day, but overall, this profit's going to go up. So we placed a bet, $250, 3% profit margin means $8, right? You take your profit margin, you multiply it by your stake, you have your profit in dollars, and then all we do is we sum that up. So here we have our sum of expected profit, and then we have our net profit of 1.2K. So our ROI kind of crappy. Yesterday was a down day, but I mean, hey, still making money. And hopefully, some of the, we start having up days again. Like sports betting's like that, right? Nobody wins every time. We went up 5K pretty quickly. And then we've had a few losing days in a row. So let's see how this works out. We got a lot of bets to look at. So that's exciting. Again, add everything to your OddsJam bet tracker right here, right? Really important because it tells you if you are beating the closing line as a sports bettor. Right? Like if I placed a bet on the Caps -2, this bet won at plus 180 odds. The market's closed plus 157. So I got way better odds than the closing line, which means it was a great bet, right? And that's all you want to do as a sports bettor. See green in your OddsJam bet tracker. OddsJam bet tracker is 100% free, right? So just create an account on OddsJam and start using the bet tracker. We got Jay Crowder under 5.5 rebounds. Let me get that. So I'm going to go here. What team? He's on the Suns. Let's go. Even I know that. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to the Suns and just math-based sports betting. I don't know anything about this guy. I don't know anything about how many rebounds he scores. All I know is freaking sharpest sports book in the world has this down at minus 117 pin, and I'm getting it plus 120. Insane, right? So we're going to go here, and then we got Crowder, and it's like, okay, let me get it, Crowder, and I'm going to hit the bet. And I'm going to do the most important thing. I'm like, I want to make sure my bets are actually good, and I'm generating positive closing line value. Hopefully you tail this bet with me. If you tail, leave a comment. I'm always curious what sports books people are using. You can let us know what sports books people are using. I'll try to limit, these bets to, I don't know, maybe like FanDuel and DraftKings and Caesars because most people have those sports books. And hopefully, you can tail and you can cash with me and you'll have some down days along with me. And, but it'll be fun and we'll see this net profit freaking go up. So we bet this plus 120, 250. Making money sports betting. Phoenix Suns, Magic. What is more fun than that? What is more fun having a mathematically profitable sports bet, especially if you like sports? I can't imagine if I liked sports, how much fun sports betting would be. It would be insane. So then I would watch this game and I would be all amped up, but I don't like sports. Jay Crowder, under 5.5 rebounds. So let's go here. And then we have Crowder, under 5.5 rebounds. That freaking 11% profit margin. My bet has $27 in profit margin. Absolutely insane. Thank you. We see the sum of expected profit number go up. Over the course of the long run, these two numbers will be similar. But of course, this number, sports betting has variance. You will have down days. Just because a bet was good doesn't mean it's going to win, right? It's all about the odds you're getting and the odds justifying the bet. So that's pretty cool. And then we're going to go here and we'll just hit refresh. And the site is going under a lot of improvements, so I'm very excited about that. And then we got some bets on Justin Holiday. Never heard of him. We got Josh Hart points over 14.5. Let me bet it. Knicks Trailblazers, tight market width, only 24 cents. We're getting plus 116 on Josh Hart over 14.5 points. Let me bet it. So we're going to go here, and then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to the next game. You got to move quick to get in on good bets. You can't be slow. It's like trading, right? You got to be quick. You got Josh Hart over 14.5. Let me get it. I'm going to hit it, and I'm going to be happy. Over 14.5 plus 116. FanDuel's going to be like, yo, you made too much money off us. We're not giving you 250. We're only going to give you 129.30. I'm going to say, okay, sounds fair. Whole reason we started Odd Jam. Sports betting market isn't that liquid. This isn't freaking, you can bet $1 million on something. No. Like, sportsbooks limit your stake, right? FanDuel has freaking 50,000 odds on their site at any given time. They're not allowing you to bet whatever you want on anything. It's just fair. Right? A lot of people don't like that and they think it's unfair. I completely get it. So 129.30. Let's go. Josh Hart over 14.5 points. Thank you. So now we have Josh Hart over 14.5 points. What was the EV on this? It was a freaking ARB to DraftKings. 6.18% profit margin. Let's go. So that's pretty cool. We got 129.30, 6.18% profit margin. Wired. Where's my Doordash? Let's hit the bet. $8 in EV. Portfolio of mathematically profitable bets, all from the OddsJam plus EV page. Let's go. Add everything to your bet tracker, right? You have to know, first of all, your profit and loss as a sports bettor. But second of all, you want to know, am I beating the closing line, right? It's the most important thing in the world. Beating the closing line, right? These are all industry standard things, right? Freaking bet this. Portland Trailblazers, Knicks. First half total points under 112. I got a minus 105. Currently, the zero vig line is minus 119. Again, most important calculator on OddsJam, the no vig odds calculator. Again, nothing on OddsJam. Like, beating the closing line isn't some like new concept, right? This isn't some new concept. We just built it into the product, right? You go here, you can look it up anywhere. Beating the closing line is literally the number one indicator of being a profitable sports bettor. So learn about CLV, right? Beating the closing line. So read all the articles, right? Bet Tracker's free. Sign up for an account. Don't pay us. Just exit out of any payment page or whatever. I'm not really sure how it works. Once your account's created, you're good to go. Use the Bet Tracker. Whatever books you're betting on, we can give you access to. And like you just want to see like how often am I beating the closing line? We got a blog. Learn about all different types of things. You want to learn about how to make risk-free money sports betting. What is that? That's arbitrage. Just learn about it. We've freaking like 30 articles on it, right? On the arbitrage tool. How can you make risk-free money sports betting? Well, place a bet on the over on FanDuel. You place a bet on the under on Caesars. You make a risk-free 1.72% return on capital. This game's at 7 p.m. today. This game's going to be over in, 7-8 hours. So think about how that compounds and compounds and compounds if you're able to do this on a daily basis, right? Make serious profits sports betting. We got the Nashville Predators. Lines are continuing to rip towards the Predators, minus 190. We got, lines continue to rip towards the Rams. Now definitely minus 185 is good. But again, this is all on live stream. You could have tailed everything. We bet it minus 175. It's obviously better value in the odds, right? We got the Predators, minus 190. Click into the game and just be like, whoa, what do we like? It looks like they're really ripping towards the Predators. But anyways, like the whole point, right, is on a fundamental level, sports betting is so fascinating because all these sports books have different odds, right? If you are in the state of Arizona or Colorado or another state with WinBet, like I can switch my state. All these sports books have different states. It's freaking crazy. You go to Colorado, you see Fox Bet pop up. Sports Illustrated has a sports book. Apparently it does, right? So all these sports books have different odds, right? If you are placing bets in the state of Colorado on the Nashville Predators at minus 220 odds, when you could be getting minus 190 on WinBet, you are guaranteed to fail, right? So that's why you should go to YouTube. You should go to the description. You should see sports books in your state that you don't have, and you should click the links and sign up for them. We'll take you to the highest possible deposit bonus available. Like Caesars, it's insane, right? Like bet 20, get $300 in free bets. People are always like, oh, that sounds too good to be true. Gambling is a sin. It's like, okay, a multinational billion-dollar company isn't scheming you. You bet $20, you get $300 in free bets. And with the Odds Jam offer, you actually get, if you click the link on YouTube, you get a 1.5K deposit bonus. You deposit 1.5K, you get 1.5K. That sounds pretty good, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's head over to DraftKings. You got anything new for me? Full-time job keeping track of this stuff. Then we got Caesars. They got 2 good promos for the Super Bowl. I already bet them both. Same game parlay. And then bet 10 or more Super Bowl props. Get a $56 free bet if you win 7 or more. Already bet them. Love that. How did I find my bets, you may ask? Well, I just used the OddsJam plus EV page, of course, looking for mathematically profitable sports bets, right? Like this is a basketball one, but this is a prop bet. So if this were an NFL one, that's what you should bet to maximize value, right? So anyways, I feel like we've hit some of these bets earlier. This Klay Thompson one we hit, and kind of look around, see what's out there. Again, make sure at the very basics for all these promos, you're checking OddsJam, right? Like for, UFC parlay insurance, FanDuel has that tonight. So we'll go here, UFC parlay insurance. You place a $25, parlay, 4 legs. If one leg loses, you get your money back. It's really good. It's really profitable. We actually have an article about it on OddsJam, which is really cool. So if you go here and you go to the blog, you want to learn about the promo, you want to see in depth what is the math like, just go here, read it, learn it. And again, use the OddsJam Bet Tracker 100% free. You have to know how often you are beating the closing line. I like seeing green. All I want to do is see green. Of course, you're not always going to be able to beat the closing line, but still, right? Mainly want to see green. So that's pretty cool. Then we got the blog again. Whatever you want to learn about, probably in the blog, just search, right? Then we got the Bet Tracker, incredible. You got to know your profit and loss. You got a ton of calculators. 2 most important ones, Nove Odds calculator, by far most important one. Probably most important page on OddsJam, aside from the plus EV page. And then we have an EV calculator. The low holds page is free. Incredible tool. I love the low holds page, and I love it because it shows me what are the best free bets in my state, right? If I have a $10 free bet on WinBet, OddsJam will scan the sports books, freaking everything for me, right? These odds are always ticking around, and OddsJam's just out there scanning it for you, right? We're scanning the alternate puck lines. We're scanning the alternate total goals, scanning the period markets, scanning the player props for you, right, to make better betting decisions. That is the goal, right? And if you go here, you can see if I have a $10 free bet, I can convert that into $7.95 risk-free, right? All you have to do is always place your free bet on the underdog, Thunder, and then you can go hedge on the Bulls with this hedge bet number 44.55, and you will guarantee yourself a profit of 7.955 off of your $10 free bet, right? Free bet conversion, free tool on OddsJam. And again, what I was saying is for this FanDuel UFC promo insurance, let's go over 2.5 goals. Let's get another, boys. 267 cash out. Are you looking? Meh. Anyways. Where's my UFC parlay for tonight? Got to find it. I'm pretty sure I bet this promo. Here we go. 4 different players. How did I find all my bets, you may ask? I just went here and I looked for good lines, right? Like this looks like an incredible line to include. Grishin minus 160. Why is it such a good line to include? Well, value, right? No one knows anything about either of these 2 guys. I mean, nobody knows who they are. All I know is minus 164 seems pretty dang good considering, Pin is down at minus 185, right? Freaking DraftKings at minus 180, Twin Spires at minus 182. I may just have to bet it outright. See the OddsJam perfect line, sharpest sportsbook in the world, has their market minus 185 plus 158. So if I go here, I go to minus 185 plus 158. The fair line is minus 167.47 once you remove the juice from the most important calculator on OddsJam, which you should learn about. And then we're going to go back here, and it's yeah, that actually seems a little good. It's not positive EV by a lot, but it's an incredible price. Great to include in your parlay, right? So that's pretty cool. Then I just have a ton of positive EV bets open and a ton more promo bets. So that's pretty cool as well. I love cool things. So let's hit some bets. freaking arbitrage, make risk-free money sports betting. How is it possible? Because sports books have different odds. That's why sports betting, fascinates me. So it's really, really cool. So cool. If I have to say it, it is so, so cool what the sports betting world is like. You can see lines ripping towards the Rams. We bet this in an earlier live stream. Rams first half money line looks pretty dang good. Rams money line looks pretty dang good. We got Steven Adams, points, rebound, assists over 21.5. How's this bet? Who is Steven Adams? I don't know. Over 21.5 seems like some pretty good value. Whatever. Like, it'd sit here all day. It's freaking overwhelming. I can't sleep at night because of the amount of bets there are to place. Whew. Overwhelming. 46 bets open on Caesar Sportsbook. It's overwhelming. So anyways, what bets did I place? So 2 bets today during the live stream. That's pretty cool. We have the bet tracker. We got the blog, all free features. We have the low holds page. Convert your free bets. Find the best free betting opportunities. Free bets are much different than betting with cash. Much, much different, because when you place a free bet, you don't get back your stake. If I place a $20 free bet at plus 100 odds and my bet wins, I get back the $20 of profit. That stake, I don't, right? So you place a $20 bet versus free bet on a plus 100 team. If that team wins, if it were cash, you would get back $40, right? Your $20 stake and your $20 of profit. If you're placing it with a free bet, you would only get back the profit, $20. So it is inherently less valuable than cash, right? Which is why you should go to the low holds page, click this question mark, learn about free bet conversion, and share this page with a friend. It's free. Share the bet tracker with a friend. It's free. Share this live stream with a friend. It's free. Share a good blog article with a friend. It's free. Browse odds, right? Even just in terms of promos, like check OddsJam, right? Like, you need to make sure you're getting value. If you're going to UFC and you're, I'll give you an example. Man, we got a lot of odds boosts on them. I got to run some numbers. But if we go here, right, and then let's go to UFC. Like, if you're placing bets, as an example, let's say, on this Fabio Chernot, I don't freaking know either of these people, plus 200, like, it's just such bad odds, right? It's terrible. DraftKings giving you plus 225, Pin, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, giving you plus 235. It's just a terrible bet, right? Like, you're just way reducing the value in the long run of these promos, which, why would you want to do that? Don't you want more money, not less money? That's my thoughts, at least. I don't know, though. Could be crazy. Freaking wired. Got a LaCroix in the mix. So anyways, I think I'll call it a day here. I like going live. It's always fun while I'm waiting on my DoorDash. Have a great rest of your day. Any questions you have about sports betting, email us, contact@oddsjam.com. Again, so many free features on OddsJam, right? You can tail all my bets on live stream for free too. Don't even need to pay it. And, we hope you're enjoying the product, and sign up for the email list. If you're not on the email list, stay up to date with the best promos, and you get 3 plus EV bets, mailed to you daily. What is this bet on WinBet? I see a minus 115 right here. First half total points. I mean, just so many bets, right? It's overwhelming. Have fun sports betting. Look for value in the odds. Getting value in the odds, it's all that matters long-term as a sports bettor. I already hit this freaking bet. Devin Vessel over 0.5 turnovers. Herbert Jones over 10.5 points. So many bets. It's overwhelming. Anyways, my gosh. Okay. Have a great rest of your day.